For fans of action, adventure, and mystery, Outer Banks is back with the much-anticipated Season 4 Part 2 on Netflix, and Jonathan Davis and Austin North join us in studio to share what's in store for their characters as the stakes get higher on this season. And they're here to join me right now in studio. Austin and Jonathan, thank you so much for taking the time, guys.
Hey, thanks for having us.
Thank you. Congratulations, 4 seasons. We're going into Part 2 of Season 4, Outer Banks. Did you really think that it was going to get to this 4th season? You know, I mean, obviously there's been so much popularity with the show. It's found its own fan base. I saw somebody who had a Pogue Life bumper sticker here in the city of Houston, right? No. So obviously the fans were there, but did you expect the longevity of the show?
Shoot, I mean, maybe not when we started. You know, first season we kind of were just walking into it like just happy to have jobs, and then we saw everybody, you know.
I had no idea what I was getting myself into. I literally got a call, can you be in Charleston, South Carolina tomorrow? Flew there, didn't even have a full script yet. And here we are, 4 seasons later. I'm grateful.
Yeah.
When did y'all feel it though? You know, like it's one thing, like you film it, you don't know what it's gonna be, it comes out. When do you start feeling
For me, it took a second because it came out during COVID. We weren't out and about, we weren't really in the public.
Yeah.
And then my first time in public was, I was in Destin, Florida. And I mean, everyone there had seen the show, and they're like, "Topper, this."
I gotta say, when we were doing like
crazy.
lives we were doing like the IG lives, we would have like 70,000 people.
That is true.
Watching our lives. Around then, I was kind of like, oh, like this is kind of interesting. This many people
care
watching us talk about absolutely nothing.
Yeah, I think people were drawn to the friendships that we have offset. We do these Instagram lives,
ourselves
hang out, and
it was just to keep ourselves entertained during COVID. I feel like, you know, we kind of missed hanging with each other. We had built such a bond over shooting. That we were like, we couldn't see each other. We just how do we keep it going?
Yeah, we would like quarantine together. It was fun.
It was crazy.
It was fun.
I mean, it's crazy, and now it's built to what it is now, to where I'm sure every time you're out, people are screaming either a line from the show, your character's name like Topper, or things like that. Like, how have you adjusted to the notoriety that the show's brought?
Sure, I mean, it's been an interesting adjustment, you know, with the social media aspect of it and everything that kind of comes into play. But it's been cool, just like, you know, knowing that when you go out, people are still like excited to see you, let you know, like, hey, like we still got something that people enjoy, and like, you know, we want to keep delivering for those people.
Yeah, it's a special thing. I mean, we're at the Rockets game last night, and sorry for the loss, but
you had to bring that up.
I'm sorry.
Why?
Come on, man.
I don't know where you're at, man.
I don't know why.
Know where you're at. Know where you're at.
I apologize. But on the brighter side of things, you know, we have like parents coming up, like, can we get a video for my daughter, my son? It's their birthday. Like, it's really special to do stuff like that and like put a smile on people's faces. It's what cool to be a part of.
That's what it's about.
That's what it's all about.
That's what it's about. You're entertaining us, but Season 4 comes around, you get the scripts. It says Blackbeard. All right, Blackbeard is the job now. This is the task. We have to track him down. How do you feel about the continuing? It feels like you'll keep leveling up, leveling to the next level. Now Blackbeard is like the big thing you got to go after.
The crazy part is, like, I had no idea that Blackbeard like was really active in North Carolina before we started doing the research for the scripts, and they were like, I was like, Blackbeard, like, I'm thinking Pirates of the Caribbean, I'm thinking like Island.
Is this Jack Sparrow?
Jack Sparrow, you know what I mean? So like, they were like, no, he's actually like in North Carolina. He's got like he was a big part of the history here. So it's been a history lesson more than anything for me, just like seeing that and like figuring out, like seeing how they've applied it to our show and the scripts has been really cool.
Yeah, it takes a lot of thought and time to put into the research. Our writing team's incredible, but yeah, Topper's not really a part of that, but you'll hear about it one day.
Well, you know what's interesting about Topper? He's such an interesting character, because I feel like whereas a lot of shows, especially kind of how Outer Banks is with a lot of teen dramas and themes in there, you have like your clear-cut bad guy, your clear-cut good guy, but Topper rides that line. I'm like, do I like him or do I not like him? Or sometimes I like him, and that's got to be fun to play.
It's fun. That was kind of the goal. Like, second season, I think, there was a lot of character development. People are like, oh, like he went out of his way for Sarah. He helped the Pogues. He helped John B. And then, end of third season, he takes out the chateau where the Pogues live, and the audience is like, come on, man, really? So there's a little redemption in season 4. I think you see the growth that has happened with him, and the turtle scene.
The turtles, man.
The turtles. Like, he was not for that.
Big on
turtles
social
do to you, bro?
Sir, what did the turtles ever do to you?
He was not cool with it. That was all his girlfriend. That was all
he's
Ruthie.
an accomplice.
I mean, he didn't want to get in the car.
Witnessed the murder.
I know. There's some growth happening. He's mature.
He's getting there. He's getting
there.
Yeah,
Cut him a break.
Come on.
But how close is Pope to you? Like, do you find any similarities there? Because Pope's like the voice of reason, the logical one. Like, guys, we need to save this money. We don't need to blow this money. Like, do you feel that you have some similarities with Pope?
I feel like sometimes Pope is like my conscience. He'll like tell me not to do something stupid. I can hear him in the back of the head saying like,
that's him.
That's really dumb. Yeah, so he's in there for sure. Like Pope's definitely a part of me. I try to listen to him as much as I can.
The angel on the shoulder.
Yes,
right?
that's Pope. That's Pope right here.
Yeah,
right.
yeah. And then John, has got something
and
else.
JD's
going.
over here.
JD's over here. We're trying to balance it.
These two are fighting.
It's kind of like Topper, trying to figure it out, right?
Yeah.
The gray areas in life. Now, your name is Austin, but you're from Texas, so you're kind of like a Texan.
I'm kind of a part.
Right?
We've been here a couple times now.
Yeah, so we're kind of grandfathering you in. That Rockets comment aside, like you're a Houstonian.
I apologize.
I
apologize.
It's all right. It's all right. I'm not gonna get hot about it. But you're a Texan now, and this is home for you.
Yeah.
What's the Waterburger order? Like, what are we going to?
Give me a number 2, a honey butter chicken biscuit,
Of course.
fries, and a vanilla shake.
Have you hit up the Waterburger?
Yeah, so we were here for his birthday a year ago, and right off the plane, straight to Waterburger.
Yeah,
and I was like, what do I order? And it was that.
I was like, doesn't matter.
Changed my life.
Yeah.
Where do you weigh in on the Waterburger In-N-Out fiasco?
Oh man,
I
love In-N-Out. I love In-N-Out.
But hey, I'm trying.
Austin,
we're here in
Austin,
Houston.
be honest.
But as of today, I'm Waterburger.
That's what I thought.
Gun to my head.
Waterburger all the way.
Yeah.
Let's go Rockets.
Let's go Rockets, Astros, Texans, you're all in.
Astros.
OBX season part 2, season 4 comes out the 7th. What do you want people? What do you want the reaction to be from people?
Man, I don't know if I want a reaction. I just want to see how they react to it. I think it's more like I just like seeing how people take whatever happens.
Yeah.
And like just
Stakes are high.
Stakes are real high.
People are gonna, relate to the characters in certain ways, and we can't
There's
say
a
anything,
lot going
man.
on.
I know
There's
there's a
nothing
lot
I can say.
happening.
So you got to tune in. That's what people say. Go to
Just tune
Netflix.
Tune
November
in.
7th.
Yep.
Part 2. Binge it all.
I'm sure when they get there, they'll let us know how they feel.
And
There will be
and
some
you'll Instagram live it with your Rockets hat on.
That's right. Yes,
Okay,
sir.
awesome.
Yes, sir.
Well, Jonathan, Austin, thank you so much for taking the time, man. Thank you for coming back to the H. We always love to see
Always.
the hometown boys here, and congratulations on the show.
Thank
you so much,
Appreciate
man.
it.
Stream Outer Banks Season 4 Part 2 exclusively on Netflix and dive into the non-stop thrills. It's a wild ride you won't want to miss. But until next time, I'm Brad Gilmore, CW39 Houston.